Go. Who loved the pizza today? Did you guys like the pizza? Yeah. What was your favorite? Grandma. Okay, great. What toppings did you guys like the most? Pepperoni. What else? Stracciatella. Okay, beautiful. So those same ingredients are in this room. It's all the vendors that you saw up here were all ingredients in the overall pizza sale. The reason why we're here today is because most of you don't utilize us. Most of you don't allow us to get out there and sell on your behalf. Guys, we've been around 19 years. We're based here in Southern California. We got a powerful team behind us. We are importers. We're known as importers, right? We got factories in China. We got factories in Vietnam. We got factories in Turkey. We don't just do pizza boxes. We do wing boxes, calzone boxes. We do catering. This is my #1 item. This is a universal box. I call it the transformer box. My #1 item. We manufactured it to where it's sturdy, it's got handles, it's printable on all sides, stackable for safety. Most importantly, you get to the end user, whether it's a hospital, a dentist, a school, conference room, and you have 3, 4, 5 of these laying out side by side, whether it's pasta, wings, hot food, cold food, salads, whatever it is. #1 problem on a non-custom boxes, they don't know where to get that food. They don't know where to go to bring that food home to their families afterwards. This screams catering. It's a catering destination. #1 item. Let's talk about custom print. Everybody was scared of custom print before because the domestic, my competitors, used to only allow you 3 colors. We can do as many colors as you like. Give me 100, I don't care, we'll do it. Whether it's 1 color or 4 colors, it's the same price. Whether you print on the lid or you print all the way around and underneath, it's the same price. One thing we do have that most people don't utilize for is inside print. This is a feature we offer that many can't do, and our competitors can't do this. A lot of customers come to me and they have problems, whether it's the marketing, whether it's reheating. I've put grande reheating instructions on the inside print before. That customer segregated himself for the rest of the Domino's and the Pizza Huts of the world, right? We just don't do squares, we do all shapes and sizes. There's nothing we can't do. We have a hard time saying no. Step #1 is pricing, it's the 3 Ps. We'll get you a quote. Step #2 is proof. I'll get you artwork once I finish at the design studio. And last but not least, they'll place a purchase order, I'll floor stock it, we get your customer boxes in 8 to 10 weeks. That's the initial time it takes when you do a custom run for the first time. After that, you never have to worry about a waiting period because we're stocking it. You've got some inventory in Shamrock. So not only 1 set of eyes, but 2 sets of eyes watching your inventory for your customer because the heartburn for the customer is running out. That's their biggest fear, is running out of boxes. Who's watching my inventory levels? And you're safe to say, not only does Shamrock, but W Packaging watches my inventory as well. Let's talk about wings for a second. Back in the day, everybody used cardboard and they lined it with wax wrap or foil, something like this on the inside. How many of you guys heard of Lazy Dog? Lazy Dog forced us to source a product, make a product that actually has this wax built into the box. So we did, and we called it the coated clamshell. This thing is absolutely coated. Wings, wet food, sauce, salad, pasta, you name it, it goes in. So it's considered an all-purpose box. Who's got bar and grill? Bar and grills, this is your #1 thing for that. We made them to vent. So you put things that are coming out of the fryer, you release the steam from here. It vents properly, so you have crispy and hot wings, not soggy wings. What are some of the fears that you guys have done in the past? What have you had in terms of custom packaging? Inventory? What was yours?
Misprint and lack of.
Great, nobody can print like us. I know who you're talking about. Our domestic competitors, they can't print like us. We have machines that don't require human hands and use an iPad. Come down, press, print, cut, ship, and on a container, good to go. 0.001 misprints with us. Now that I've taken your fear of inventory out and you're selling it, now I've taken your fear of misprints away and you can sell it. What else is left not to sell custom boxes? Minimums, great, I love it. We took that away as well. When you call me to go out and survey your customer, I'm going to take the weekly volume, I'm going to take the art, I'm going to take it, put it into a formula, and I'm going to be able to come out and give you a price that shows the customer how much we're going to bring in into our building. You don't have to worry about it. Your floor doesn't have to get worried. You won't get calls from inventory control saying, move this stuff. We'll take that burden on. Okay, what else? What other excuses do we have now not to sell it? Cost. Throw them at me. Cost. Beautiful. We're the Ferrari of boxes. Who you're dealing with now gives you a Toyota for the Ferrari price. I'm giving you a Ferrari for the Toyota price. Now that I've removed cost, can you sell my product? Yeah. What other challenges?
Tariffs.
No tariffs. Previously, pre-Donald Trump first round, we used to make most of our boxes in our 26 factories in China. We also have factories in Vietnam. We simply just adjusted and we started printing everything out of our Vietnam to bypass the tariffs, so we don't pass that cost on to you. You don't pass it on to the customer.
We also have facilities here. We have global manufacturing facilities right here in Old.
Correct. We only utilize the local facilities for emergencies only because you guys already have a domestic printer. Our domestic print has those same capabilities with only 3 color. But again, if you have an emergency, we can print for you. We can take care of you. Anybody have any issues, concerns, comments, questions?
Plate charges.
Plate charges. Excellent. I love the questions that are coming in. With W Packaging, we waive all fees. No tooling, no plate fees, and no design studio art charges. $0 for your customer to get started. There's nothing we can't do. When you talk about attention to detail, look at this print. Look how minute and fine the lines are. There's no registration blur. There's no trapping. So the days of the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s where your customer said, I just want my address, my phone number, and a website on there, that'll suffice. Sure, Mr. Customer, we can still do it, but those days are gone. So I created a format to where your customer gives their customer multiple places that their customers can find them at, right? So instead of putting this guy's 30 addresses on the box, what we did was I gave him 1, 2, 3, 4 locations that their customers can go find. How many locations they're at, hours of operation, what the menu looks like, do they offer catering, and do they have full bar, beer, wine, what do they offer? Do they do live entertainment? Do they do karaoke? Is there arcade? Anything about your customer that their customer wants to know can be found on this. The team and I invented Pizza Link to better help your customer give their customer more information. So all you're doing is giving your customer a shot to say, here, you go figure out where you want to follow us. Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it TikTok? Do you want to leave us a review? Do you want to order our food? Do you want to call our phone number? There's live phone numbers built into that QR code. Once they click it, they'll see the locations and the phone numbers are live. They can call and place an order. The whole purpose of the QR code is to get people to order food from that restaurant. That's why we do it. So we give them the tools to do it.